I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease a little over 7 years ago, and I tried a lot of different medication. I was on 12 or 13 pills a day and it didn't do anything, and went up to the Mayo Clinic and saw a doctor here in Carmel, Indiana also, and was finally prescribed Remicade, and I get an infusion every 8 weeks for that, and it has changed my symptoms and everything very drastically. It's been working really well, but it depends on the person. Every treatment is different with Crohn's.
Crohn's disease occurs when a rogue immune system attacks the small and large intestine, which causes inflammation that can lead to tissue damage and a multitude of painful symptoms. The exact cause of Crohn's disease varies from person to person, but it is known to involve an interaction between one's genes, immune system, and environmental factors. The gastrointestinal tract normally contains harmless bacteria, many of which aid in day-to-day digestion. In people with IBD, such bacteria are mistaken for harmful invaders, and the immune system mounts an inflammatory response. IBD can significantly affect patients' quality of life. I've been battling Crohn's disease for 7 years, which means I've spent a significant amount of my 20s in doctors' offices, hospitals, and infusion centers. My experience with Crohn's is not the easiest thing to talk about, but I believe it is necessary to show others experiencing the same thing that they are not alone, that they can still accomplish goals, and it is possible to stay positive through everything. I have experienced an array of peaks and valleys throughout my journey with Crohn's, as have all those living with the condition. At one point, I was so exhausted that just walking or taking a shower wore me out. I did not even have the energy to lift my arms to wash my hair, and my mother had to wash it for me. That inability to take care of myself resulted in a very transforming period in my life.
I really come to appreciate the community that is there to support and encourage each other, and maybe share recipes or different methods they've found for dealing with symptoms, like the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation of America, and the events where everyone can get together and relate and laugh and take their mind off things for a little bit.
CCFA is an organization about finding cures for Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis, but it's also about making life better for those who suffer from Crohn's and colitis. I'm sure many of you in the audience are here because of that exact same reason, or somebody close to you.
There are over 30,000 Hoosiers that are affected by these diseases, and 1 in 200 Americans are affected by IBD. So odds are there's somebody that you know, somebody, a family member, a coworker. That's why we're here. It's very important for everybody to get involved.
Inflammatory bowel disease, which includes Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis, affects as many as 1.6 million Americans, most of whom are diagnosed before age 35. These chronic lifelong conditions can be treated but are currently incurable.
An adult who has the disease first diagnosed at age 40 will probably have the disease for 40 years, if the life expectancy is 80. If you have a 10-year-old have Crohn's ulcerative colitis, they have 70 years of disease. So we actually tend to be more aggressive in treating IBD than the adult population, mainly for that reason, because every few years adds increased risk of complications. So we tend to treat them aggressively at first to get them better fast.
To fulfill their mission, the CCFA holds a multitude of events throughout the year, their largest being Take Steps, Be Heard for Crohn's and Colitis, a nationwide fundraising walk. The funds raised by CCFA through Take Steps help support patient programs, enhance professional education efforts, and propel critical research to find a cure for Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis.
Because of the research funded by CCFA, we're even closer every year to finding a cure, in finding new medicines, finding new ways to cure this disease.
It was a very uplifting experience to participate and take steps with people who knew exactly what I was going through. Having that bond with total strangers is something I will cherish forever, and I cannot wait to take even more steps with the CCFA. I have Crohn's. Do you have Crohn's?
Yes, ma'am. I was diagnosed in 2005. I was like 10 or 11 years old when I was diagnosed, and now I'm 21.
Glad you're here, a fellow Crony.
Yeah, absolutely.
And who are you out supporting today?
My sister Teresa, who passed away with Crohn's in 2002, complications with Crohn's, sister, mom, but we're doing it in her name and her honor, not a race to race, but to finish because she's a warrior, and we're doing that for her.
I love that. That is wonderful. And what's your team name?
We're Elena's Pooparazzi.
Yes! These names are so creative. I love it.
I know, they're funny.
Let's start with Donna Hunter from Team Flushapot and Amanda Brown. You can come up to the stage.
Learning the team names for Take Steps was a highlight of the day. They were hilarious and creative. It feels great to just laugh through it sometimes. It is imperative to have a strong support system throughout this entire experience. I don't know what I would do without my family and my relationship with God. They have been with me through it all, and I am forever grateful for them. Now I have an extended family in the Indiana chapter of the CCFA as well. You are not alone, and there are resources and people available for you no matter where you are. Crohn's may be a part of you, but it does not define who you are. I hope my story brings you encouragement, and if you have any questions about my experience, please do not hesitate to contact me via Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. So, that's why I'm doing it.